welcome to another episode on Career Talk Show. I am Lala Oyerunke Abiba. I'm so very excited because of what? Because my team, how will I even say it? I can't even say it's my candidates, but Lakon won the BBN show, and I'm very, very happy because of that. I hope we learn the teamwork that happened in Biggie's house, and maybe sometimes I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to give analysis on what Big Brother Nigeria entails. That one by the side. But today, I'm going to talk about student choice of subjects, because I've met a lot of students that just finished their basic education, that's junior secondary school 3, going to senior secondary school level. So I'm going to talk about student choice of subjects in line with career education. I won't go in details in career education or planning, but I'm just going to talk about factors to be considered, or factors to consider when choosing a career. But I want us to know that career is not like picking an orange from a basket. And no matter what one's age is, what you want to become in life is an important question for everybody. How young people of today meet the problem of tomorrow will depend on the amount of success they achieve in that planning for tomorrow. And you see, this planning is a collaborative venture or responsibility of the parents, teachers, and school counselors. Not that I'm advocating for school counseling, counselors to be in school, but they are necessary part of successful school organization and administration. But unfortunately, Nigerian society had a problem of building up youths. That reminds me, Happy Independence Day, and God bless my country. Nigeria had a problem of building youths in the society. That's why you see these school-going adolescents picking career based on the mere fact of likeness, simply because it entails wearing of uniform, or their parents or significant ones in their life are involved in such jobs. They tend to forget the fact that such jobs might have some basic subject requirements. And we all know the consequences that follows when we try to fit a square peg in a round hole. It will never work out. It won't work out at all. It will never enter, or it won't even fit in at all. What we just have to do is just to do things right. We should get it right. I'm particular about this topic because of recent times, maybe in the last 2 weeks or last week, I saw most students that just finished their basic education having difficulties in subject combination. Some don't even know the class they have to go. They don't even know the class they have to go, because we have 3 classes in secondary school. Let me come down to everyone's level. We have the science class, we have the arts, and the commercial classes. They don't even know, and parents there are trying to force. And I will urge parents that they should never force their children or ward on a particular course to offer, or on a particular subject to offer, or a particular class to go. They should leave these children to do their will, but they are just there to guide them. Though, and we all know that if you don't know, now that we operate 934 system of education, which says your elementary education, that's from primary 1 to primary 6. Then from 7, 8, 9, we have basic 7, basic 8, and basic 9. That basic 7 to 9 is junior secondary school level. That's what we call the universal basic education. So, and it says that that's the minimum qualification a Nigerian can hold, which means you can drop out or choose to further your education. But at least if you have that, you have one certificate. And let me talk about the classes. As you all know that we have 3 classes, as I mentioned. We have the science, arts, and commercial classes. For GS3, for those that just finished their GSS3, that's junior secondary school, level, their exam, and going in transition or transiting to senior secondary school level. Just listen to me and listen to me very well if you are there. There are three classes, as I mentioned earlier: the science, arts, and commercial classes. And we all know that mathematics, English are compulsory subjects for the three classes, including civic education is compulsory for the three classes. Now, your L2, which is either Yoruba language or Igbo language or Hausa language or Efik or Ibibio, just name it, whatever language that is your L2, it is compulsory this time around, including a trade subject, either tie and dye, either batik, electrical installation, mechanical, and so on and so forth. You have to pick one. Just use wisdom and make sure you meet people that will guide you, or seek assistance from those that can coach you rightly. That's by the side. For the science classes, we all know that physics, chemistry, and biology is compulsory for you students going to science class, including geography. Many don't offer for the mathematics, that's hard maths. If you choose, if you have the ability, you don't have to shy about it. If you have the ability, and if you don't have the ability, so let's be, it is not compulsory, but it is necessary if you feel like. For the mathematics, we have geography for science students, and some science students even offer technical drawing. Please, let's apply wisdom whenever we are choosing, we are combining subjects. I'm talking to parents now. Then for the art classes, please, your literature in English, your government, your economics. I know many art students do away with economics. Please, and never avoid economics. Just try to offer it and put in all your best. Your religious studies, either Islamic religious studies or Christian religious studies, and including history, if history is not clashing with government on your timetable. But I think the government is trying to compulsory history in school, even at the basic level. But if you have the chance to study history as an art student, please do. No subject is a waste. And to the commercial students right there, you have to offer commerce, accounts, economics is necessary, and government, if it is not clashing with either commerce or bookkeeping, just try to offer. And parents, please, I'm still pleading on behalf of these children. Please never force them to a particular class. We all want, although I know that we all want our children to be successful in life, and we all want them to study either medicine, law, or engineering, accounting, and so on and so forth. Please, I just want to tell you, there is no course or a career that is a waste. No knowledge is a waste. Yes, we just have to pray for God's favor in everything we do. And please, let's apply wisdom. Once again, I urge you, parents, please never force your children or word. Please, you just have to guide them properly, because if you force them, it will backfire. Please, please and please, I beg you. So now let's talk about factors to consider, when choosing a career. We have several factors, but I'm just going to mention three. One of it is interest. If you are a student sitting right there and you're watching me right now, please do consider these three factors. One is interest. Do you really have passion for what you want to do? Can you even make work out of your hobby? Do you want to be stressed in your life? Or do you want to work out? You want to be working, or you want to work to live? Does you want to work to survive? You don't want to live to work. Like, I'm happy doing this particular thing, doing this my work. Like, I don't even feel it is stress, because I love to do what I love to do it. It's my hobby. Create a work out of your hobby. Just create a work out of your hobby. Do you really have interest? Are you passionate about this particular career you are choosing? Are you passionate about it? Please, if you don't have anybody to guide you there, please, you can seek assistance from people, from experts. We have counseling psychologists there. We have a lot of career coach outside. I'm talking about the good ones, and I know what is going on in the country, what is going on in the curriculum and within the four walls. Please, they are there to guide you, and they have these various psychological tests they can that you can feel. You can feel to detect your interest level, and I'm very sure they are able to analyze and interpret correctly. Just leave the work to them. Second one is ability. Do you really have the intellectual ability? Yes, I believe in I can. Yes, I can do anything positively, and I can do against my will. I'm talking about myself. I can do against my will when it comes to positive things. I can. And likewise, you can. But don't shy away when you can, when you can't. But I believe you can. Do you have the intellectual ability? Don't come and stress your mental reasoning or your faculty. You don't need to stress. You don't need to stress yourself. So people are going to medical science classes and you want to go. Who told you that art class is a dumb class, or commercial class is a waste class? I don't even know. Those people there are very dumb, or they are dumb, they are retarded, or so. You don't have to shy away about things. Please, let's do something right. And parents, let's do it right. Please, you don't have to force anybody. You don't have to force them at all. Do they have the ability? Please, let's consider ability whenever we are doing anything. And the third one, I'm going to talk about personality. In a layman's definition, is the sum total of an individual characteristics. You can't assign an extroverted task to an introverted person. It can never work out. I'm not saying that it won't work out, but no, we should do it right. Let's do it right. And I'm going to use Oland's occupational typology. If you're not, I'm talking in the area of vocational psychology. So if you don't have any idea of this particular theory, I'm going to brief you about it. Oland's theory, it was of the opinion that career is a product of environment and heredity, that's nature and nurture, as a result of your environment and as a result of your genetical factors which you inherited from the ancestors or from parents and so on and so forth, and as a result of the environment in which you live in. And we all know that sometimes, not even sometimes, most time society dictates the career we are going to do, and we all know that in school society dictates the curriculum. But don't let the society limit you. And I'm not trying to tell you that you shouldn't follow the norms and regulations of the society. Please, let's be guided. Oland contended that there are people. Oland contended that a person can be identified to belong to any 6 personality. Acronym REASEC. The R stands for the realistic, I stands for intellectual, A stands for artistic, S stands for social, the E stands for enterprising, and the C, stands for conventional. Now, let me brief you on these things. The R, which is the realistic, you find the category of people that falls here. That they love real objects. They love practical things. Those are the people that believe in hands-on knowledge. They love to work with things. I won't go deep into anything. I'm just going to talk briefly on them. They love practical jobs. Practical jobs and real-world materials. They could be drivers, they could be athletes, they could be engineers. The second one is the investigative type. They are the intellectual ones, the abstract thinkers, and they believe in hands-on knowledge to solve any problem. Yes, and those people you can find there could be authors, researchers, yes, scientists, we have the creative artists, we have the detective, and so on and so forth. And the third one, which is the artistic. They are the beauty. They are the lover of beauty. They love beauty a lot. They love beauty, and I don't even know, I don't know the adjective to qualify that their loveness. Let me just put it there. Sorry for that language. Their love for beauty. And this kind of people, they could be the interior decorators, fashion designer, beauticians, architects, and so on. And the fourth one is the social people. They are very supportive. They are the supportive one. They are usually they are usually extroverted and friendly in nature. You see them, they do although they are equipped, and they love to meet people and communicate and interact with people with the aim of helping or assisting. Please don't though whenever you meet them outside there, please don't misconstrue their attitude or thing. That's the way they are. Because when we understand each other, we tend to flow. Yeah, they are usually supportive. They are usually supportive, yes, yes, and they are friendly in nature, and they love to interact with people. They believe in communication. They love to interact with people than rather than dealing with objects. They tend to make mistakes, fewer mistakes when you give them real object, real when you give them an object to work with, because it's a no for them. They can't do it. But this type of people could be journalists, they could be nurses, they could be religious leaders, and they could be teachers. The fifth one is the enterprising type. The enterprising type, that they are very persuasive in nature. They are so well equipped with their verbal skills, and they use these verbal skills effectively in influencing others positively. And those that could fall under this category could be insurance workers, they could be bankers, they could be politicians. Sometimes I wonder if politics is a career, but we are going to that someday. We are going to talk about that. There could be public relations workers. And the sixth one is the conventional, that's the conforming type. Oh my God, they are so bureaucratic in nature. They love norms. Yes, they are ready to follow rules and regulations. They are ready to follow rules and regulations. They are so bureaucratic in nature. That's them for you. They are very punctual. They follow the rules. Never mind them. And those that could fall under this category are security agents. Yes. Let me say bankers too, and civil servants. We have clerks and administrator. I hope we enjoyed the program. As I've come to the end of the program, please do watch, like, comment, subscribe, and share to our YouTube channel at CCF Online TV. Later. Bye.